Hey everyone, it's Presley at ActOutGames.com here, and today is Comic Book Thursday, and we are going to be reviewing Thor's 1 and Planet Hulk 1. So due to some unforeseen disasters, there was a horrible storm yesterday which prevented us from getting our comic books on Wednesday. So we came back today to go get our comic books, and then we left our polls behind, and we only got the comic books that we grabbed off the shelves. So next week we'll have double as many comic books. But we looked at the comic books that we've got from the past couple of weeks, and we decided to review these two. So let's start with Thor's number 1. So people have called Thor's CSI Thor, and that is an amazing way to describe it because it has lots of cop show tropes in it, and they're super cool. And there's also Throg. I need to find there's Throg, who is who's like the scientist guy, and he says, and everyone expects too much out of him because he's a forensics guy. And one of his lines, which is very tropey, which isn't just in detective shows, it's in like every show ever that I watch lots of shows that have this line in them somewhere ever. I'm just a forensic frog, not a damn miracle worker. Not a miracle worker is in lots of shows, and it's probably even more in detective shows. Even though I haven't watched too many detective shows, I can still see some of the tropes. And also, like, their boss gets mad at them because they don't have enough evidence, and the dialogue is very cop showy. And there's this bar that only the cops hang out in, and it seems like it's all just a CSI episode except with Thor in it. So it's super cool. It's super funny. There is a Storm Thor, which is kind of hard to say. Storm Thor, and also a Groot Thor. And all he says is, "I am Thor," and it's just amazing. It's a really, really funny comic book, and I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to have a humorous yet really good comic book. Okay, so now let's talk about Planet Hulk. Alright, so Planet Hulk starts with Captain America and Devil Dino, which is said even in the end one of perhaps the greatest Marvel team up yet. Gladiator Steve Rogers and Devil Dinosaur, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, it's a talking red T-Rex. What else wait more? And there's some place where he shoots guns, and it's amazing to think about him shooting guns like yeah. And also, like, if he was in like a Western style battle, for some reason this is the things I think of. People think if he'd be in a Western style battle and they're supposed to draw their guns, just like even if he had guns up on his shoulders, he'd be like So it's just an amazing team up, and it's and then at the very back it talks about how the Hulk place was created, and it's go back to the beginning of this, and there's this girl, and her name's Amadeus, and she's using gamma radiation to make 10 times the bacon, said by her. And then there's this bomb that's going to blow up lots of places, and she fixes it by like turning down the radiation that's going to be in it, and it turns everyone into Hulks. So that's where the Hulk place kind of started. So they're both really interesting and really good comics. I highly recommend them. And even if we forgot to get our polls for this week, I'm still really satisfied with the things that we got. So definitely check these out. They're really, really good and really, really funny. And these are issue 1, of course. So now is a good time to jump into the series, the Thor's and Planet Hulk. So you could still get them in comic book stores right now when this video was posted. You can get the first editions, so definitely go try and get the first editions. I try and get first editions of anything whenever I can, because especially at the library, you can never find the first edition of a book. So it's always nice that lots of things are kind of starting over right now in comic book land, and I can get lots of first editions. So if you have any recommendations for comics for next week, definitely tell me. I'm looking forward to see what you've recommended. So yeah, thank you for watching, and tomorrow.